Hey, this is Smeej. This video was recorded on Twitch, so if you want to watch more casts or me feeding MMR, come check it out. Got a stand-in jabs between jabs coming out. And a lot of scouting coming out on the side of Liquid. They have these Giants and Wolves able to see this early encroachment onto their jungle. And Jabs has named himself Jabba the Hutt. Get a little bit of a
30 seconds
difference here between the other player, which I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate. Looking at some initial items, we got a Rubik with a lot of stats. Getting those right clicks on. Let's see the damage actually. 59 already. Level 1. Against a Spectre lane. Spectre Warlock top. Mikoto mid against a Puck, so
the game is on.
It's hard to know if these heroes will be able to kill each other. I don't think they will. However, Puck being a mid or a ranged hero with some nukes they can throw out, a little slight advantage there. Although Mikoto could level the ice shards if they do decide to do that. In the bottom lane we've got Q and Jabs, the Snapfire, and the Night Stalker. Nice creep block to get their lanes in the correct positions. And a position 5 Ricky, played by Jabba. Mickey with tons of stats here. 2 circlets and 3 branches, 62 attack damage right now. Which isn't all too much compared to this Night Stalker. But being a ranged hero with a great attack animation, it will be very beneficial. The supports fighting it out in the bottom lane and the top lane. We've got some good damage onto Ollie from Insania, just clicking and fade bolting. Will have to be tangoing up and perhaps shadow wording themselves. Let's pull up this last hits and denies chart, get things going. Nothing too crazy. Throwing out their spells, getting that regen out. Both teams going to be ferrying out more regen as this laning stage comes into full swing here. Finished Wraithband on Mickey now. Just gonna be trying to secure those last hits with his ranged advantage. Ricky fending off Q. Still successful in that regard. Mickey having a good time farming. As well as Jabs though, doing just fine down here.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
No real advantage yet in either of these lanes. The core's all doing quite well. It's still about 2.5 minutes here. No water runes for another minute. It's going to be curious to see what kind of movements come out from the supports. What type of game they think their middle laners should have.
Bounty killing! Not so fast.
Not for you.
And just some clicks onto 23 here, but not gonna be backing off, holding their ground and actually going for a few right clicks. We saw 23 in the last series. They know this hero like the back of their hand and understand how it should be laned, how it should be itemized, and how it should be played into the late game.
The Radiant's courier didn't make it.
Ollie.
That should help.
A little low on mana. Let's see what they're ferrying out here. We got 2 clarities and not going for that Basilius ring that we see sometimes on a Warlock.
I just like winning.
Spectre's finishing a Wraith Band and some Tangos coming out. What other stuff? Another Wraith Band for Mickey. To my surprise, we've been seeing a slight lead advantage here in the mid lane by the Tusk. Nisha gonna need a few more levels before their burst does any significant damage to the Tusk. And Makoto just having some great shards and ice balls, as well as their natural strength tankiness. Able to withstand the right clicks of Nisha. Another good charge. Locks in Nisha, but he decides to hold his ground. Here comes the snowball. Just a good chunk of damage there. We're seeing the ice shard snowball max from him, as he does not have a tag team partner. The bottom lane, Jabba taking some harassment, and Mickey trying to run, but they actually keep focusing Jabba. He beats the tree, and the first blood comes out into the bottom lane. But is there a return kill? There is. Mickey. Nightstalker goes a bit too far there, and it's 1-for-1 trade in the favor of Liquid.
Bro, don't do that, bro, please. Bro, don't
Here
do that,
comes
bro,
the favored voice line of the tournament. Spammed by Abed
Middle is missing.
and Shopify Rebellion. Both played there by Jabba. Tries to secure some vision into the mid lane, and here comes the 6-minute power runes. A rotation by Insania, Nisha, but they actually go for the Dream Coil on Makoto.
What a wonderful
And they secure this kill. He's just gonna walk away, and in the bottom a haste rune. Jabba standing his ground,
The dusk is always ready.
providing the vision and the body block for his team, and Nisha will pick that up in his bottle. A little bit of rotations by the supports, and we're seeing Zai in the top lane solo against this 23 Spectre briefly. The last hits on Zai, 34 compared to the Spectre's 32, so it's looking real even here in the top lane. And the bottom again, jabs. A rotation by Insanian to secure the kill on him, as well as Q.
down, no good.
Just way too many trees and a Ricky shanking him in the back.
Myself the best player.
That 1-for-1 turns into a 2-for-0
The dire
into a
best
tower
do
push,
something
but they
about
actually do have the catapult. Photo's level 6 does not decide to snowball after that ice shards. And
Guess
Liquid
what's
will
happening to Dire's bottom
back
tower?
off into their jungle.
Radiance
And after that death bottom,
structures.
Jabs decides to TP mid to get some XP, but he's going to pay with his life, unfortunately.
Dire's mid tower.
The Dream Coil is already up again. And now, after what looked like to be a safe play, grabbing some free EXP has turned into a disaster for Talon. Just trying to get their laning stage finished off here. But Liquid's not going to let it happen without a fight. Top lane's still stable for both sides, but bottom has been pretty much a disaster for the side of Talon. Nightstalker does not want to die 3 times in a row.
Come and fight me.
He's a hero that would like to be at least a level... It's the same level as the other heroes in the map. As well as it is nighttime, and he's still dying. So this is just a real feels bad right now. In the top lane, they're just a little bit close to each other, but nothing's going on. Few heroes mid, and a smoke comes out by both teams. Alan, undecisive, got some heroes top, some heroes bottom. Liquid going top, looking for 23 Savage. Will they find him? The smoke breaks on Insania. I don't think 23 spotted that up, but he did have a ward, so he does. And in the bottom lane, Jabba puts down his smoke and gets a few
That should help.
misses on those attacks, but still way too many heroes to deal with.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
And actually, Haunt is used for that kill, but 23 does not pick up the
Dire's
last hit
top
there
tower's gone.
on Jabba.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Got it.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days. Come! Dire's structure's looking fortified. Radiant's
After
bottom
those 4
tower
heroes were
is
spotted bottom, now Liquid's turn. They decide to go middle. Dreamcoil onto the Tusk. He's caught his pants down, and he's going to be down for 30 seconds now. Talon trying to back up, but here comes Zai. He's in fast wolf form, and he goes right past the scatter shot, finishing off Ollie. Mika TPing behind the mid tier 2 and trying to secure a kill on Q.
Well, they got us.
He takes a path around the trees, but not nearly enough to escape.
Difficulties.
Another 3 kills for Liquid in this mid lane, and they secure the middle tower. It's looking to be a real good start here for Liquid.
Dire's courier didn't make it.
Just about the perfect start for them. Even Zai getting into that fight somehow, a nice walk over from the top lane. And they knew that 23 Savage did not have his Haunt ready. Still not going to have it for another 80 seconds. Let's see what some of these items are coming out. Kind of Witchblade coming out for Puck. Might be just finished here. Not quite. Insania. Just with a few items. Might be building into a Force Staff or reading out for a Blink Dagger. Zai with the classic Vladimir's offering. Just a Shard Ricky, of course. Armlet for that man. And a Blink for Tusk. Just a few things we're seeing here. Mech for Q on the Snapfire. Just to get an idea of what everyone thinks they need to be buying at this portion of the game. Another Dream Pill comes out. He's just been throwing these things out just on single heroes to secure these kills, and it's been working out. What is he right now? Not getting any kills, but definitely getting those last hits for his team. They're able to pick up
What's
that
with all the scribbling?
influx of gold. And Q walking into maybe a bad part of town. Do they have any vision? No. They see Nisha walking out. Nisha, a little bit scared of the movements coming out from Talon. They have a nice ward here on the in the triangle. This Warlock actually still level 5. See if Liquid can get another play on the map before it becomes nighttime, before Warlock gets that level 6. Can they pressure 23, or can they take another objective? He's just gonna have another Dream Coil in 10 seconds, and we got a Lycan transformation at the ready. They know Jabs is not a threat, so they decide to take over the top portion of the jungle. 23 armor under that tower looks to be pretty safe, and now Nisha goes bottom. Finding an Ollie. Will he drop the Dream Coil again? Looking like doesn't have to. He's got a DD rune and he just clicks him down. Movements into the bottom portion of the Dire's triangle here. Unfortunate DD rune for Talon. It just makes it a little too easy for Nisha to pick up these kills. Holding his powerful ultimate. And I would like to see another Smoke Gate come out from Liquid if they want to keep this pressure on the map. It is daytime. I don't think they need to give them this much respect with the type of lead they have. And here comes an ultimate from the Night Stalker. They jump upon Mika. It's a nice kill for Talon, but will they be able to escape Insania? Getting ready to catch them, acting like a goalie here. Off with the Fade Bolt, and they're helping Jabs get the jump out. A nice lift to secure the kill. On to Jabs. But can they get more? Oh, wow, they do get another kill on Ricky. So Talon picking up some good kills there, especially on the Mickey. Definitely want to be killing him. And stopping his progression in this game, though. However, the unfortunate Ollie gets run over once again, walking around in this middle part of the map.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Nice play there by the Night Stalker, though. They catch the Nature's Prophet in the trees, and when he uses his ultimate,
Radiant's bottom tower seem better.
he cannot hide in that forest. Once he's spotted in those trees and gone upon, the Spectre pops their ult, and it's gonna be an easy kill throughout this game.
Black Grimoire.
Got it.
Blink Dagger for Insania, and Zai gonna be going for just a straight up AC now. Got a Dominator and a Vlad's Hope Jabs, or 23 Savage takes a bit of harass, but Jabs comes in to fend off the side of Liquid. However, there's 4 heroes here. Here comes 4 versus 5 versus 5. Everyone's here. The first golem of the game dropped onto Nisha. He's gonna go down for 30 seconds. Can they turn this around, or will they be backing it off? They leave Insania, and Mickey TP's out. A decisive win there by the side of Talon. And a well-placed golem there to lock down Nisha and Ice Shards, not letting him walk out. So as we can see on the graph, Talon taking it back just a little bit here. Not too much of a win advantage, just 55 to 44. It was starting to look a little grim there.
I don't consider myself the best player. I don't consider myself the best player.
Come and
Bro,
fight
don't
me.
do that, bro, please.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Now DD for the side of Talon, they're gonna run into
The Dire
To
best
Mickey.
do something about that bottom tower.
but an instant sleeping dart, and they're gonna be able to back off. Back to farming for both teams. Zai has been occupying this top portion of the map for such a long time. And we are finally switching it to the net worth chart. Seeing just how far ahead Mickey is, followed by Zai. Even after those 2 lost team fights for Liquid, they still hold a pretty good lead on this game.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
And a little bit of a group up here in the mid lane. Are they looking for smoke?
Let us fight.
Dire's top
Looks
tower's
to not be
getting
the
beat down.
case, and Talon's backing off again. Liquid continues their farm, and Zai pushes out the top portion, leading to Talon to take action here, pushing out top in response. Another fight. We just saw this fight in the top lane. They're going to be trying it again. Golem ready in 10 seconds. How can Liquid change this around so that it has a different outcome? Oh, Mikoto had the blink, but
dusk is always
decided not to go
ready
on
for a
to that
fight.
Rubik Insania. Look at them hug the top tower, but Liquid are already gone.
Here I am.
Talon not too far behind though. They move back out onto the map. Liquid just 10 paces ahead. Are they going to be able to get to 23 Savage first? Here comes the jump in by Insania, the lift. Any follow-up? Oh, already gets out, but TP's mid. Can Zai finish him off? No. Safely TP's back to base, but Zai is Lycan form.
The best player?
Is he going to get gone on by Makoto? Looking for an attack. Blink with Mortimer's Kisses, taking a lot of damage. And he cannot run away.
Dire's
Okay, well
bottom
played by
tower's
Talon so
getting the
far.
business.
Really bringing it back to
Radiant's
Liquid.
mid-tower's getting banged up.
I'd say Liquid are making good proactive plays on the map, but Talon are able to just outdance them slightly. Turn it into their own advantage. But at some point this net worth lead is going to become too much for Talon if things keep going the way they are. Scatterblast a little too early and he will be the first to fall. Night Stalker turning it into nighttime and another kill comes out.
Leaving so soon.
Ollie not able to drop his golem. And now Liquid deciding to go for their first Roshan of the game. The summons at the ready, Mickey TP's in, and they begin to beat down the beast. TP into the mid. They have a smoke ready, they have golem ready, but Talon,
Roche is gone.
even with the vision on the cliff, they decide to give it up. They don't have the Mortimer's Kisses, which would have been quite pivotal for that defense there on the pit.
Death's bounty.
Oh, jumping onto Jabba. The Dream Coil in response, the DD is popped, and here comes Nisha with the clicks, the lift as well. Blinking by Nightsucker though with the Golem drop. But Mickey's already in with a Glepnir. Can he turn the tides for his team to turn into the turn? Another Blink Walrus punch, and Mickey pops his BKB. He's got all the items in the world. And Talon are just torn
breaking
apart
through
there by
dire
the
structures for
items
now.
of
Trouble brewing at
Liquid.
Radiant's bottom tower. The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Nisha's still playing with his food.
Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
And during that fight, Zai
Dire's lost.
clears off the
tower.
top tier 2, taking over this top outpost. Really beginning to feel the lacking here by the side of Talon. Because Mickey was able to just use his net worth and items there, teleports into the fight and pops
Invisibility.
all of his stuff and cleans up for the side of Liquid. But after that lost team fight, a 4-man smoke coming out. They were looking for anyone, and they find Insania. He's gonna go down without a peep. However, 4 people did smoke for that, and Jabs, he has not broken his smoke yet. He's looking to TP onto Nisha. He does. A blink into the silence, but he does possess an Aegis. He will be respawning in 2-1. Any backup? Mickey almost TP's in there, but actually Nisha is still trying to escape. They could not get him there. He's still under vision of the Night Stalker. Another illusory orb. He will get out. What a pesky hero.
Always ready for a fight.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Oh. Mickey's looking for Makoto here. Level 18, no Roosh talent. Root talent. Roosh. But Mickey, you know, just poking a little bit. He's got his team behind him, and actually, whoa, they popped the Haunt. Not the Haunt, they popped the Shadow Step. Just doing a bit of a poke. However, Q
Take the big jump.
gonna be dying in the middle lane.
Dire's mid
Ollie with a
towers
desperate
having
upheaval
technical
attempt.
difficulties.
Not gonna be working out. Mickey in the bottom lane. Action all over the map at the moment. Jab's trying to run for his life, but Mickey bursts the trees. And this ward looking to help out the side of Talon instead. Getting a kill for Mickey. Not able to provide that safety for the Night Stalker. Catch a glimpse of Makoto under their vision. They all move over. Here comes the Gleipnir. Nice Shard's out, but he's already being gone on the actual Haunt onto Mickey, but he's a little bit too powerful, and here comes the entire side of Liquid. They tear apart 23 Savage.
Warriors of the wood.
Into an easy tier 2 bottom for Liquid.
Dire
Their
just
net
couldn't
worth
save that bottom tower.
has not slowed down out throughout this game. I mean, maybe a few speed bumps here and there, but we continue to progress throughout this game, and we're seeing now a 90% chance of victory according to the graphs.
Dire's mid tower.
I would have to
won't
agree, it
last
feels like
longer.
Liquid are a bit too big to fail at the moment. It's just 26 minutes in. Even the supports have some really good items right now. Insania. A Blink and a Force. Can even pick up the Shard right now, lifting his team out of danger, lifting himself out of danger. And the mid laner Makoto, after their really, actually pretty good middle lane against Tanisha, they were only able to farm up a Blink and a Black King Bar, which is not necessarily what you want to see on the mid laner. You'd like to see the Ags coming out. Here comes Jabs, the first to initiate onto Insania. Able to be the front for this assault by the side of Talon. Both supports will be falling here. None of the juicier kills that Talon would like to get, and Roche is
Dire's
not at
top
the ready.
tower's getting beat down.
Jab's looking for more with his large AoE vision.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
They
difficulties.
might be seeing Zeiss soon. Oh, but a blink down onto Nisha. He pops an E-Blade trying to save himself, but he's still gonna fall. Zai turns into a wolf and tries to run, but eats the golem on the way out. However, the turn by Mickey, his right clicks are way too strong right now. 23 put to sleep, and the duration of their blade mail
Dire's courier
gonna be
needed
nullified.
final delivery. Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Now it's Mickey's turn to play. 23 tries to dip through the trees and juke a bit, but another good sleep dart, and they find Q as well. Makoto also caught. Nice blink and a TP. Will they be able to find the wolf? Wolf gets vision, but no. Escapes by the skin of their teeth. Their tusk.
Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now. Dire's
And here comes the knock on the tier 3 middle. Mickey
Dire's mid tower's nothing
putting on a
now.
master class on the Prophet. This game 1 here. Trying to buy themselves a ticket into the grand finals against Game and Gladiators. CCNC is waiting on his throne. Saying, Nisha, show yourself.
Here I am.
So they did go into Nisha there with the Night Stalker that last fight. I saw the E-Blade coming out. Almost buying Nisha enough time to perhaps phase shift out of existence. Keep themselves alive, but still falling in the end to that AoE silence that just persists for such a long duration. 5.5, up to 6 seconds long. Disgusting amount of time. Where the E-Blade is only 4 seconds. Actually going for a 4-staff now, though. That'll be just plenty to get them out of danger.
Interesting.
Gold for me.
Any saving graces coming out for the side of Talon. We're not going to have Ags anytime soon on the Tusk. Jabs on the Night Stalker after their unfortunate performance in the bottom lane. They get killed, you know, about 3 times there, stifling their game. Only able to farm up that Blink Dagger after the initial armlet. Would really love to have this BKB up. They've been doing a great job though, securing these kills with the Blink Crippling Fear. And getting on top of Nisha. Can just imagine how strong they would be with a BKB.
Dire's mid-rags ain't doing so hot.
But too little too late here,
The Radiant took over Roshan
because
fast.
Liquid
Let him have it.
have just picked up another Roshan.
Silence.
Ain't looking good for the Dire's mid-rags.
Sai with a finished AC going into a BKB. We got
The
Mickey
Dire's mid-rags. It's gone.
going for a Shadow Blade. We saw Liquid take Roche. They're going to be pushing out these lanes and looking for another attempt onto the high ground.
Illusion.
Talon know the pain's coming. They get into their base and wait for the coming storm. Huddling together for warmth and shivering. They will have to stand up to their aggressors if they want to take this win. We got multiple gems on heroes here. Nisha gem. I saw a gem on the side of Talon. Who had it? Somebody had it, I swear. They must have taken it from them. Oh, it's on Tusk. Dusky. Okay, lanes are pushing in. Oh, and Makoto getting kind of close to this Axe. It would be perfect for a high ground defense. As well as this BKB, but Talon desperately wants to hold on to their buyback status.
Double degradation.
The Dire went and fortified their structures.
They finish off the mid barracks with no interruption. Mickey looks to be going top,
The Dire might
continuing
wanna
the
mine
siege,
their
and
top
what can
tower.
Talon pull out of their hat to get this defense going? Probably a jump in by jabs they're looking for, but Nisha's the first one to go in. Looking to see if he can bait out any spells from the side of Talon. However, they clean up another set of racks for free. Nothing coming out yet for Talon. They're looking for an opening, but they cannot find it. 2 free sets of racks for Liquid, and they immediately decide to go bottom.
That should help.
Doing a really good job of playing behind each other. Not giving that opening that Talon need. But a 4-man smoke, and Mikkei's caught out a little bit alone. They decide to go for the back lines, and they do catch Isha. Senia as well, trying to lift himself out of safety, but cannot get out Mikkei. Mikkei and team left on an island here. 3 of them will huddle together and hold their ground. But here comes Talon. They're gonna try to surround them. Another punch and a blink in by the Night Stalker. They're desperately trying for this defense, but Mikkei pops the BKB, his eye as well in Lycan form. Their damage is looking to be quite large, and the Blade Mail completely ignored here. They don't even care. They're gonna take down 23, regardless.
Dire's mid tower.
Buybacks are out, and here comes the second round of fighting. The blink in by 23. They try to catch Zai, but he TP's out, and Mikkei is still here with the Aegis for another minute. There's a TP, but cancelled. He's still got it again if he wants. He turns, he clicks so hard. Everyone's trying so hard to take him down, but he's just killing them. He pops the Satanic, and he goes for a high five. He finishes off Jabs.
Dire's mid tower.
This man cannot be taken down.
Your nightmare continues.
Dire's mid tower.
Oh my god, Mikkei. He blinks, he teleports in. He's not done yet. He's unkillable. He's taking down the tier 3s alone. He's got his Aegis for 20 more seconds. Talon, without these ultimate spells, I don't think they're going to be able to do this.
Rough day for Dire's bottom ranks.
Liquid just finish up these Mega Creeps here. No Tusk for 20. Many buybacks used.
Radiant's got a case of the mega creeps.
He goes home briefly. What's he going to be picking up here?
The Dire weren't partial to that.
He just picks up a casual butterfly, and he's back in the base. He wants to finish this game off. 23 Savage has a fresh BKB, pops it, tries to do anything, but all for naught. Now Jabs pops a defensive BKB. Here comes Jabs for the final defense attempt, but Mikkei pops his, and he's just clicking. His favorite thing to do this game, and here comes the GG. Damn, Liquid. Taking that game 1, making it look kinda easy, to be honest. And, Mikkei, oh my god. Way too fat. Anyways, let's get into game 2.